Everybody,
Yeah.
say it with us. Kill Tony.
You want to know a way to shut down a commander? It just happened.
Everybody, thank you for joining us again for another episode of Brains Over Budget. Today is a very exciting episode. We have our first guest on the show. We brought in a good friend of ours from our local group. He's going to be filling in for Mike today because he is out on vacation and enjoying some time away from all of us.
Much needed.
Dylan, would you like to give us a little word?
Hi, I'm Dylan. I've played with these guys for a couple of years now. I started back in Midnight Hunt, going into Crimson Vow. A weird time to start. Vampires everywhere. Today I'm playing Kutzil Malamet Exemplar because I hate people interacting on my turn. So I got a couple stacks pieces to slow everybody else down so I can get big and start swinging out, taking people out. I'm honored to be here. It's a good time.
Awesome. Well, on your vampire theme and on Midnight Hunt, I'm going to go ahead and play Strefan, Mr. Vampire himself. I know a lot of people like to do Edgar Markov for vampire precons and things like that. I decided to go a little bit different and go with Strefan because I bought the precon. I thought it was pretty cool. So pretty much the theme of this deck is going to be blood tokens, just trying to get blood tokens to cheat out vampires that are pretty cool. And basically, just do vampires doing vampire things, I guess you can kind of say. So that's the mic to Tone.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me back again, Tony T. And today I'm playing Omo, Queen of Vesuva. She's fun. I fell in love with her from the Mon Horizon 3 precon. And I upgraded her a little bit, and it's a little bit of a tribal deck. So I'm going to make all my things everything, play a bunch of lords, and then actually look to copy those and do a lot of real fun jank magic tricks.
He says fun.
Yeah, fun for
Only
him.
fun for him.
Fun for him.
They love it.
All right. So I'm Pat, Raven F, whatever you want to call me. Today I'm going to be playing the Necrobloom. I literally just built this deck. I've been working on it for about a week or so. I'm just trying to flood the board with a bunch of tokens generated off of landfall, hit people with some shenanigans, maybe a little bit of aristocrat, maybe a little hasty stuff. We'll see what happens. It might be fun. It might fail me miserably like the other two episodes. So we'll see what happens. So we're all shuffled up. We're going to roll 2 6-siders, see who's going to go.
I'm
2
pulling
6s. Okay.
And if anybody remembers from the Bloomberg precons, I'm not saying a word because every time I do, I get screwed by the dice.
Dice level.
Clackety, clackety, clack. 9.
Woo! 10,
my
baby!
goodness.
That's a 10.
Oh my goodness.
Pat's off the
Oh, your
board.
Pat's
I'm
off to a
already
good start.
screwed.
He's got a
You
1.
got a 1 already.
3.
Hey,
Go figure.
And I smoked my deck.
Hey, I'll take second.
So I get to go last.
You win last place.
Last place
Alright.
is always the best.
Is everybody ready?
I believe
I'm
so.
ready.
I need turn zeros.
Yeah, I got a turn 0.
None?
You're going to lose.
Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play me a Bountiful Promenade. Comes in untapped because I have 2 or more opponents. I'm going to tap that for a green and play a Hardened Scales.
Oh,
And I'm going to pass.
that's pretty good turn 1.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Did you draw that?
No. Oh,
Hardened
Uh,
skills, if you... Okay.
I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap that forest for 1 green to cast an exploration. I may play an additional land on each of my turns.
What is going on around this
They're
place?
playing-
And I am in turn going to play a Sun Petal Grove, which enters untapped because I control a forest. Pass.
Huh.
Wow.
Green doing green
I
things.
thought we were playing nice,
That's
fair
crazy.
magic.
This is fair in the terms of green.
I'll play a Flooded Strand and pass turn.
Thanks,
See,
Tony.
look, fair.
Thanks, Tony.
It's
I'm
just
gonna-
2 lands.
I'm going to crack it, lose a life. But you're good to go. I'm just going to grab a tap.
I'm going to go play a tap land and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
It's going to be Dragon Skull Summit, by the way, and the ETB's tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain.
I'm going to play a Plains for turn. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to play my boy Keleth, Sunmane Familiar. 1/1. Whenever a commander creature you control attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. And I will pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw.
I'll grab a Breeding Pool tapped.
Breeding Pool on the fields.
Yeah, we'll just
Alright.
let it be tapped.
I am going to play a Woodland Cemetery. And since I get to play an additional
This guy's out of control, right?
card on my turns, or additional land, excuse me, I'm going to play a Swamp. And then
4 mana, turn 2.
Why
So you
not?
upgraded to your
I'm going to go ahead and tap 4. And I am going to cast a Cryptolith Right. Creatures I control have tap, add 1 mana of any color in my mana pool, and use the remaining 2. So that was a green and generic. This is going to be green and generic for a Bloom Tender. Tap for each color among permanents I control, add 1 mana of that color. Pass.
Wow.
Well, alrighty then.
Will you relax, partner?
So what power level were these decks again? I'm sorry.
Mine's like a 3.
Right.
Lower
Mine's
than a
a-
pre-con.
I mean,
I'll play a Yavimaya. Everybody has forests.
Thanks.
And then
I love it.
I will play a Harabaz Druid. I can tap her and add X mana of any one color where X the number of allies I control. She's a 0/1.
Oh, by the way, my commander's not out. Let me just get that off the board state. Sorry. I'll draw for turn, and we're going to draw this here Mount Tan. And then with that there Mount Tan, I'm just going to pass the turn.
Tap if you draw.
I think I got the Crimson Vow. No, yeah, that's Crimson Vow.
I'm going to play a Sun Petal
Fun
Grove.
flavor.
Comes in untapped because I have a Plains on the field. I'm going to tap 1. We'll play me a Llanowar Elves. The good one, you know them.
He's ramping over
You
here.
love them.
I don't want to hear it from you,
And then I'm
okay?
going to tap 2 to pair my new Jays, my Swiftfoot Boots. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right.
No swings.
No swings, no
Untap.
swings.
Upkeep.
Sweetheart.
Keep my little horsey boy. He's just hanging out in
He's
the
a nice
stable.
guy. Nice
Need
guy.
some
with
hay.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna tap 4 white, black, green generic for the Necrobloom. Any responses?
It was that read?
All right. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 0/1 green plant creature token. If you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token instead. Land cards in your graveyard have dredge 2. I'm going to play
Insert Sully meme.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Plains for turn. Create me a little 0/1 plant.
This is fun. I'm having a great time.
I like your mountain on a mountain.
Thanks. It's a mountain on a mountain and a dragon mountain, too.
All right, Tony, I love you. I'm sending a little 1/1 at you.
Oof, I'll take 1. Going to 38.
Pass the turn.
We knock me down to 38.
Don't forget the life totals.
Yeah. See,
Uh,
look.
See, Pat's on life total duty, and he forgot
There
it.
we
So
go.
it's okay.
Already,
He got it.
already.
He
He's
got it.
doing great. I will tap 3, and if it's okay, I would like to cast Miss Omo.
Oh no!
Omo. When she ETBs, if she ETBs, I'll put everything counter here, and an everything counter on this breeding pool.
You're doing great.
I feel like I'm a little behind in this game.
No,
I'm
I think
not
you're
too
doing
sure
good.
though.
I think
I'm
Nah,
just-
you're doing good.
As land for turn, I'm going to play the Simic Growth Chamber, bouncing this Yavimaya back to my hand. So now you guys don't have force anymore.
I
See, Daryl, what your problem is? You're
I have
playing Rakdos, you got
7
too many
cards.
cards in your hand.
I'll pass turn.
It's facts. Actual factual. I never said that this deck was tuned by any means. I did say it's upgraded, but it's not tuned. I'm going to go ahead and play this here Luxury Suite. And then I'm going to tap the 3 for this Stencia Masquerade. It's an enchantment. Attacking creatures I control have first strike. And whenever a vampire control deals combat damage to a player, I get to put a 1/1 counter on it. It also has Madness too, but that's not really relevant right now. So I'll pass turn after.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We're gonna play. We'll play this Plains, and then we will tap 1, 2, and 3, and I will attempt to play Kutzil Malamet Exemplar. Is that
Sounds
right?
fine to me. It looks like everyone's tapped out.
All right, Kutzil's a 3/3. Your opponent can't cast spells during your turn because I hate when people do that. Whenever one or more creatures you control, each with power greater than its base power, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. We all love card draw, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay this here 1 mana. I'm going to equip my Jays on my kitty cat.
Jeez, on my feet.
Right. So, give him a little hexproof and haste. Is that cool?
It's cool.
I think we're going to send the kitty cat.
7. Why are you so ridiculously
Right.
2/7 for a 4-drop is kind of nuts.
Oh, she got a big booty.
Oh, I think I kind of got to do something before I go to combat. So I think I'm going to tap this 1.
Get rid of that Necrobloom.
And I think I'm going to attempt to Swords to Plowshare your Necrobloom.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, that's going to hurt me so much.
Well, it's
That's
just a
all right.
big
We're going to
body.
keep doing it. We're going
It's
to
a
keep
big
doing
body.
it.
It's a good play. It's a solid play.
And then I'm going to go to combat. And then things are getting a little spicy. So I'm going to swing Kutzil at you,
I got a
Hit me?
1/5.
Mr. Raven.
That's what, 3?
Well, it is until it attacks and triggers my Kelith.
Yep.
Whenever he attacks, he gets 1/1 counter. Hardened scales the trigger, so he'll get 2 1/1
It's
counters.
going to be 5.
So he will be a 5/5 coming at you.
No trample, nothing like that.
No
right?
trample or nothing like that.
Mm,
Just a 5/5.
I'll take a 5 for now.
Ooh, the connect, which means I will
Spicy.
then draw a card.
Spicy.
And with that, I'll pass.
All aboard the value train.
Yeah.
Oh, woo woo!
Wow.
So these guys are getting kind of crazy. Me and Tony are just hanging out, having a good time.
Oh, you guys will be up next.
Oh yeah, which one you hit me with Swords of Plowshares, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. So you
I
gained a little bit of life.
I gained 2 off.
Two whole life.
It's a lot of life, though. Life is what a resource.
Pinch the pennies. Pennies add up.
Did you say panties or pennies?
Pennies.
Pennies. Oh,
Pennies.
sorry. I heard what I wanted to hear.
That's later.
I see what you're.
The second show.
That's the spicy channel.
2, 3, 4, 5. Tap that. Thanks to Crypto the Thrice, and get Necro back out.
6.
Then I'm gonna tap this Bloom Tender. Oops. To add a green, white, and black, and play a Talisman of Hierarchy. Tap add a colorless, tap add white or black, and it deals 1 damage.
We usually do the same thing. It's fine.
And
Thanks,
I'm
Dylan,
gonna
for your help.
Pass turn.
Right, on tap.
I expect to get a lot of hate.
Hey.
Well, I just wanted to swing at somebody, and
Thank you for not
Goodbye.
swinging at me. Thank you for not.
I didn't want to
taking-
bully you yet.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate it.
I had to go for the guy popping, locking, and dropping.
Yeah.
Put that 5 commander damage on him.
We'll play a Yavimaya, Cradle of
How
Growth.
many cards do you have in your hand?
Just 7.
Oh, it looks like an insane amount, like
No,
9 or
no.
something, dude.
Nothing.
Give it a few more turns.
Nothing that crazy. And then I think if it's okay, I would like to go to swing.
I got a 1/1 pony. You better. That's a buff horse.
That is a buff horse.
He's not going to block with it, though. He wants to get those
Yeah,
triggers.
I
You know
think
that.
we'll swing at you for 1, Dylan.
One?
On attack, though, I have a trigger where I will put. Oh wait, actually, shoot. Can I take that back? I'm sorry.
I'll allow it.
Can I take that back? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you
I
can-
sorry.
don't know.
Can I take back going to combat? I was supposed to do something first.
I'll allow
I'm
it.
sorry. Thank you. You're sweet.
Once.
Thank you.
I would not allow it.
Thank you. I'm gonna play this Curious Altasaur. So it's a 2/5 with Vigilance Reach, and whenever a dinosaur I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw.
I unallow it.
I'm sorry. This hurts me to do.
But why is he so curious, though?
Now I feel like I just have to block and get rid of my Kelith just
Now
to
I'll
spike
go to
the
combat.
reversal.
And then I will swing at you for 1. On attack, I get a trigger from Omo, so I will put a counter on my Curious Altasaur and a counter on my Simic Growth Chamber.
And what are those counters?
Those are everything counters. So they give my lands every land type and my creatures every creature type.
I guess I'll take 1
Oh, you're an angel.
with the response of crying.
So then, in damage, I will get to draw a card.
He took 1.
He's in the zone.
I told you it's
Sorry.
hard to keep up with. I told you
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
okay.
I'm sitting here like looking at his board right now, trying to figure it out.
And then I will tap this in my second main phase for 3 green mana, and with 2 of it, I will cast Sylvan Scrying. Search my library for a land card, reveal it, put it in my hand, then shuffle. After that, I got no other tricks, so pass turn.
Untap and draw. I will go ahead and play this tap land, dual land, and revealing the swamp right here. If not, ETB's tapped. And then, other than that, I'll probably just tap the 4 to bring out my commander as well, Mr. Strefan. And he's a 3/2 flyer. At the beginning of my end step, create a blood token for each player who lost life this turn. And whenever he attacks, if I sacrifice 2 blood tokens, I can put a vampire card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn.
I'll tell you what, that vampire does not suck.
He does
Good
not-
at vampire.
Wow. I'm going to go ahead and leave. Fast turn after that.
At your end step, I am going to tap 1, taking 1 damage,
I tuned up.
and I'm going to
Reginald
swords your.
My
little buffer.
horse?
Your horse.
I guess I'll gain 1 life.
Are you
life guy.
horse because of that?
No.
Oh.
You guys need to quit horsing around.
I'm not
Hey.
even kidding you.
Aye.
Wow, a cat joke too? I
Untap if you draw.
7.
feel like you've used these puns before.
I missed my cat. Or my horse. Ooh. Oh. Do I go for the... I think I gotta do the spite play now. I guess I'll do this. 1 green,
Okay. Pop off king.
3 generic. For my boy, the Forgotten Ancient.
In response. No, I'm just playing.
Too bad you don't get to respond.
I know. I said I'm just playing.
Forgotten Ancient is a 0/3. Whenever a player casts a spell, you may put a 1/1 counter on Forgotten Ancient. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of 1/1 counters from Forgotten Ancient onto other creatures.
That's gross.
Pretty cool.
Yes. I feel like I need to slow somebody down. I know Omo gets wild. Necrobloom can get wild. He doesn't suck. He's pretty good. I guess I'll just do this. I'm going to tap 2. And I'm going to attempt to slow down the Omo. And I'm going to cast Lignify. Enchanting creature. Enchanted creature is a 0/4 tree folk with no abilities.
Oof.
I would ask if you have a response. What, Kutzil?
But you can't respond. So that hurts. That's
does.
cool. That's a good play. That's a hell of a play.
That hurts.
You want to know a way to shut down a commander? It just happened.
It just happened.
Those hurt.
I cast a spell, so my Forgotten Angel will get a counter. Because of Hardened Scales, I'll actually get 2. Let's go for a dice that's easily legible. Boom. So now he is a 2/5. I guess I'm gonna send the Kutzil at my boy Daryl. Mr. Whoops.
Whoop, whoop.
You got a 5/5 kitty cat coming at you.
That hurts. It really
Yeah,
does.
it does.
I think for now, I'll take it for sure.
And,
So it's 5 damage, correct?
Correct.
And you draw a
5
card?
commander. I'll
Yes,
draw a
sir.
card. That's all right. And I'll pass.
All right.
It hurts donuts.
Oh, so good.
Keep. Draw.
Not a sponsor.
Just a fan of the product.
Just a fan of the product.
I'm going to play Urborg. So we all know how swamps.
I needed that.
That's going to be a trigger that will give me another client token.
Listen, everyone, we never said our play group was fun. Dylan's here because he's scummy just like the rest of us, okay? So
Hello.
Just throwing it out there for you guys. Our play group is fun, but we're very competitive. We all like to win.
And there's no use in doing that.
I'm
yet.
casual.
I'm going to save this.
Casually good.
If power level 4 was a person, it'd be me.
Yeah, just casual 4.
You know, I think I'm just going to hold some blockers back because some stuff's getting big. So I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Alright, I'm gonna untap. Got a 0/4. Draw a card. Well, that definitely slowed me down. That was
slow me down.
quite unfortunate.
Copyright.
That's why I only did a second. Don't you have to like 4-second minimum or something?
I will play
I don't know how the rules work yet.
Bleep me if it's too long.
an Urza's Tower as land for turn.
A good thing that's not in everything, Urza.
And I will go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Would have been.
Actually, maybe we'll. I don't think we have it. I don't think we have enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with that 5, I will try to cast Hour of Promise. So I search my library for up to 2 land cards, put them on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Then if I control 3 or more deserts, create 2 black and zombie creature tokens. So I think I will search for
I think I know.
I wonder what he's going to search
Right.
for.
other 2.
I have a feeling there's signs out there. I think I know.
I don't know.
I think we'll
I'm sure he'll post that land up in a second.
I think it's going to be like a desert because he wants to get the zombie.
Well, he's already
Yeah.
got 2 deserts.
Oh.
No.
From the everything from Omo.
No, because Omo doesn't have any abilities.
Oh.
That's so sad, right?
Do you hear
Oh,
that?
does
Do you hear that?
Just keep in mind
That
who won the
sounds like
who won the first
Fiona?
2 episodes.
What, guys? Game,
That's all
spoiler-
I wasn't
spoiler
here.
alert.
I wasn't here.
game memory is a terrible thing.
To be fair, well, if you haven't watched the episode yet, that's right. Our guest hasn't even watched their episodes yet. You'll see
Not a
how.
sponsor.
So I will search out the mine and the power plant. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else with this 3 mana at the moment. Maybe go to combat.
I just want to let it be known real quick, Tone.
Oh, you cast a spell.
He
So
did.
I have a trigger.
He did cast a spell.
Forgotten Ancient's going to get 2 counters, 1 from its ability and 1 extra from Hard Scales.
Scary.
So now it's a 4/7.
Just want to let it be known that Tony did fetch for Urza's power plant and Urza's mine.
So now I have Tron active. So I do
Jared would be
only,
proud.
even without my commander out there. And if it's okay, I'd like to go to combat. Daryl, I'm gonna swing at you with a 2/5 reaching vigilant dinosaur.
You just want some card draw, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
I guess I'll take the 2.
All right, I will have a draw trigger.
Hey, Daryl. You hear that?
No.
The world's smallest violin just for you.
And then after that, I think I'm just gonna be big chilling after the Lignify pass turn.
They know how to kick a guy when you're down.
They
you know
definitely
that?
did.
No, I'm talking about you too.
I'm sorry.
Okay, draw for turn.
I'm sorry.
Does anybody have a way to mill me by chance? I would greatly love it right now.
I would love to.
I think you're the one player we don't want to mill.
Right.
I'm
So
gonna
many
play
crazy.
land in his graveyard.
a swamp. The first
Oh,
actual
it's not
swamp I
bad.
play
Yeah.
of turn.
I just have goodies right now. I just need a lot of stuff in my graveyard at the moment. Preferably permanents.
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and swing. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna tap my commander, and I'm gonna swing it over towards. Do you have any reach?
Sadly, I do not.
I think Dylan has most life right now.
He does.
No. No.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Falsified documents.
I'm gonna swing it at you, Dill, for 3 in the air.
I'm gonna take 3.
I should be at 38 because I cracked a fetch land.
So Dylan takes 3. I'm gonna go ahead and go to second main phase, and I'm gonna tap 2 swamps and a Mountain, and I'm gonna go ahead and beat Devil, and I'm gonna choose your Forgotten Ancient.
Oh, what's that do? Destroys it?
Yeah. Also, I have a trigger, by the way, for my enchantment. My commander gets a 1/1 counter.
And
on
also
it.
a trigger. I'll get 2 1/1 counters before you destroy it. And then it'll die anyways.
Was
Hang
that
on the stack.
was that on the attack or after it dealt damage?
After damage. After vampires I control deal combat damage to a player, I can put a 1/1 counter on
okay.
it.
It's a bold move for a guy with no blockers.
100%. But at the same time, I feel like the Forgotten Ancient need to be dealt with before it got to your turn because your commander is going to be crazy. I could have...
It was just a tree.
True, but I know how dirty he is. And after that, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I feel like for flavor, we use this blood-stained dice here because we just spilled some blood on Dylan's board.
It's true. It happened.
Oh, by the way, trigger, I get to create a blood token because a player lost life that turn. So, blood token.
You know, I can't remember the last time I had a board state like this, aside from when I run my Locust God.
I mean, it was like turn 4 and you were like that.
I know.
Or even like turn 2.
But if you recall, any games, even non-recorded games, I have been stuffed game after game after game. So, yeah, I know. Hard.
Hey, yo.
Repeatedly.
He doubled down.
Should I keep stuffing him?
Like a Thanksgiving dinner.
I think I might just have to keep stuffing him.
Stuff it up.
It sounds like what he wants.
I mean, was that not a good play? Come on. Forgotten Ancient?
I'm not mad because he shut me down pretty hard.
a tree for a tree.
Tree for a tree.
I will tap this white. And, and these 3 generics.
What?
And I will cast a Chroma's Will.
What does that do again? I've never heard of that card.
I can choose one if I control my commander, as I do. As you cast a spell, you may choose both. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike till the end of turn. I will pick that one as well. And creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, and protection from all colors till the end of turn.
That's pretty gross.
So, going to combat. 5 commander damage. 5 commander damage.
No commander damage.
Killed my tree.
Got turned into a tree.
Got turned into a tree. I guess.
I'm hard stuck. You should feel bad for me.
Tony is now at the most life, though, at the table.
So if I don't swing at you,
Mhm.
what do you got for me? You gonna let's play a little politic-y.
I can...
We cool if I don't swing at you?
Yeah.
What do you got? You got a big old dinosaur. That's not too scary.
I got a dinosaur and a druid that taps for 1 mana.
I guess I'll just roll for it. I'll just roll for it.
Roll.
It's gonna hit me, guaranteed.
I'll be cool about it because I mean, 2 people already have 5, and I don't want to put him at 15 already. And
Right, that's
You
why I
should put
said
him at
just
15.
he's got no commander damage on him
Yeah,
yet.
but
You
this-
should put him at 15. Now's the time.
all right, calm down.
Tony weasels his way
Shapeshifter.
out. You've played enough games with him.
This
you know
is
how
true.
He
This
is.
is true.
Alright.
All right,
Our
we're-
channel motto is kill Tony when you can.
1, 2,
Now it is.
3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a
4.
4.
Tony, I will attempt to swing at you with Kutzil. A 5/5 double strike flying vigilance lifelink. I'll gain 10,
I'll lose and I'll go to.
and I'll draw a card. I will play a land for turn.
Wait a minute. Will you draw 2 cards?
Would I draw 2 cards?
Because
Whenever
he's
one of our
double
creatures you
strike.
control, each greater power base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So I would draw 2.
But is it based on?
You did double strike,
Is
right?
it per creature though?
Whenever one
One
or
or
more
more
creatures you
creatures. I
control,
think it's only
each with
one
power
trigger.
greater than its base power, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
I think
I think you draw 2 because
I
it's
think you
combat
draw two,
damage. It's
yeah.
2 triggers.
And a 2. I'm not going to
Alright.
argue.
We might be wrong.
See-
You'll correct us in the comments.
I like having
See.
2 cards over 1 cards.
they won't
After
correct
all the
us
nice
in the
things I've done
comments.
for you, you just kick me.
It-
Beat me.
you- Blame Hasbro, they made these dice.
They didn't.
And with
My
that,
fault.
I will pass.
Bump the whole table.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
That was
for
an
turn.
old D6. You don't have to lie.
It's brand new.
Oh,
It's not-
Freshly cracked out the pack, brand new,
Freshly correct.
like them Jays.
man. See, now I'm starting to like run into nothing at the moment. Well, it's not nothing. It's just very situational.
Kill
And,
Dylan.
Huh?
I'm leaving some blockers up.
I got shut down. I just got a 5/5 cat. No trample, no flying, no vigilance, no nothing.
I don't believe that.
Spayed and neutered. Couple claws, that's it.
You are scary. You're doing scary things. We can't interact with you on your turn.
Well, that's not my fault. Play an artifact. You can play all kinds of things and then tap it and kill my stuff. Well, if you got a couple boots first.
That's why I wanted to
Alright,
target the.
man.
I figured Forgotten Ancient was a little bit better.
One eternity later.
A fast start. Now I'm like just chugging along, doing nothing. So I'm just gonna pass and leave some blockers.
That's fine. Just do nothing
Passing?
faster.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
You'll get over it.
I'm just playing.
Alright, on taps.
Somebody just salty the board state.
I'm not
Draw
salty at the board
cute
state at
little
all. I'm
card.
salty in the editing process. That's what I'm salty in.
Perks of being just a player, not a special guest editor.
You know, we've never
you
actually
sure?
said like what our roles are.
No habla.
So I think I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 green. So for 6 total, can I cast a mana reflection?
What's that do?
What's that?
If I tap a permanent for mana, it produces twice as much of that mana instead.
That's pretty gross.
And it's an enchantment.
I mean, I got no response to it, so
I have no responses.
I got
either.
nothing.
Cool. I'm gonna play a polluted delta as land for turn, and if that's cool, I'm gonna pay a life and crack that. Go grab a land, grab an island. Yeah, the Urzur's Cave.
I think so.
Yeah, it's cool. Tutors for any land, and that's kind of a good thing in this deck. I try to run a lot of effects that do that. Will you cut me, sir?
you still have Merit Lage and
Yes.
stuff in there? Oh, of course.
Spoilers.
Okay, so we got some mana here, so I think I will tap this for 6 colorless.
It's a lot of colorless.
That's a lot of colorless.
See a big bag come out.
And then I'll tap this for 2 blue and 2 green. Because it has for a blue and a green, so it'll add 2 of each. So I think with 2 of that green and a colorless, I will cast this Eternal Witness. So when it ETBs, I may return target card from my graveyard to my hand. Is that cool?
Yeah, I think so.
I will grab an Hour of Promise back to my hand. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you. So then I think
It's a pretty one too.
that's a secret
Yeah, secret layer one.
So I will tap that for 2 more green.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use 4 colorless and 1 green to recast that Hour of Promise. So I will tutor.
Tony with mana is never a good thing.
That's
Almost like
Tony's
an
always wrong.
almost like an unlimited amount of mana too. It's crazy. Never a good thing.
Take note, no soul ring.
It's not that bad, guys.
Looking at you, Mike.
It's not that bad.
He says that.
What's
Here comes the
what's
dark
that
side.
fancy little card you grabbed?
Yeah,
there?
what's can you explain those to the
Is that a
camera?
cloud post?
I'm gonna grab 2 lands, any 2 lands, and these 2 lands I search for are gonna be Dark Depths and Cloud Post. Both are great. So Cloud Post comes into play tapped. I can tap it to add 1 colorless to my mana pool for each locus in play. Dark Depths enters the battlefield with 10 ice counters on it, and I can pay 3 mana and remove an ice counter from Dark Depths. And when it has no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. If I do, create Merit Lodge, a legendary 20/20 black avatar creature token with flying and indestructible.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Not bad.
They both come in tapped from the
They
the
do
card itself?
both come in
Okay.
tapped. So,
Let's gonna fix your board here a little bit.
thank you. Yeah, we're getting a little wild.
Getting a little crazy out there.
You know I'm wild. So then I think I will use. I have 4 mana floating. I will tap an additional, so I have 6. One of it being green, and cast a Timber Protector.
What's that?
Other tree folk creatures I control get +1/+1. Other tree folk and forests I control are indestructible.
I helped
See,
you.
You're right. Now
I helped you.
I'm doing good things here. I'm doing. Good,
I gave you a tree folk.
doing good things here.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5/5.
5/5 and a 1/1.
You technically have like no tree folks minus the 2, right?
No,
Correct.
almost a tree
Yes,
folk.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then if that's okay, I would like to go to combat. This should have 10 counters on it. If that's okay, I'd like to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl, I'm sorry. I'm gonna swing at you for 2.
For what?
Because you have your own blockers.
All right.
I'll swing you for 2 on draw a card.
Ridiculous.
I
I
love
can't
you.
believe
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, dude. No, don't tell me you love me when
Yeah,
you're over
I
here
love
swinging
you.
at me turn after turn. It's
But,
okay.
Daryl, I
No, it's
love
okay.
you so much. I'll pass you.
Nope.
I was never known for my singing.
I'm gonna go ahead
Sorry.
and
We all love each other.
play
love
a swamp. Man knows how to kick me when I'm down, huh? I'm gonna tap 2 and then 4 for Angie, Maid of Dishonor. Whenever Angie, Maid of Dishonor, or another vampire I control enters the battlefield, under my control I get to create a blood token. That ability only triggers once each turn. And then if I pay 2, sacrifice another creature or a blood token, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go to combat. And I'm going to swing my commander over towards Raven. You have no reach, correct?
Yeah.
Sadly, I do not.
Get him, baby.
But on
But you know,
attack,
somebody has 48 life at the table.
on
Oh,
attack,
no, we're cool. I'm sorry, I'll eat it.
I have 47.
Yeah, you had 48. Because you were at 30. I don't know. All right, I'll take one off.
on attack, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice 2 blood tokens, and I'm going to go ahead and bring out this Crossway Troublemakers. It is a 5/5. Attacking vampires I control have Death Touch and Lifelink, and whenever a vampire I control dies, I may pay 2 life. If I do, I get to draw a card. That's going to be tapped, attacking, indestructible. I'm swinging that at Tony.
Insert slowly meme here.
I guess you sign blocks first.
I got nothing that's got reach or anything, so.
Okay, I will put my Homo in front of it.
Damn, he wants to kill Homo.
Oh, it's
Forgot about
indestructible.
Yeah, he does want to kill him.
Homo's indestructible.
All right. Well,
Both
So-
indestructible.
technically, yes.
Homo is. Is that one?
This is.
Yeah.
It's all the turn.
Because
Nice.
until the answer.
Heck yeah, I like that for you. You'll gain 5 life off of it. it
Yeah, I
sounds
was going to say 5 life, and
And I'm taking 5, right?
What gave
you're
Elmo
taking
indestructible?
4.
like. Tree folk.
Oh, you're gonna get. Oh, wow.
Us, other tree folk.
Oh, wow.
And forests I control are indestructible.
I heard tree folk and I blanked out and started memeing on you and then didn't realize how good that was.
Oh, and they get +1/+1.
On attack, these are going to go ahead and
So
get
it's a 1/5 indestructible tree.
On attack, these are going to go ahead and get a 1/1 counter because of the enchantments, and then I move to end step, and I get to create 2 blood tokens. And so at my end step, I get to create 2 blood tokens, but you have responses.
On your end step, I'm going to tap this for a white, and I'm going to tap to cap this Enlightened Tutor. Is that right?
Rides for me.
Is that cool?
I got nothing.
All right.
We're playing nice, fair magic.
This is fair. It's just an artifact or an enchantment card. Reveal it. It goes on top. It doesn't even go to my hands. Bad card, really, truly.
Did I gain my life as well? It's supposed to be
Yeah, you're at 36.
supposed to be 4 damage your way, not 5. And
Yeah,
then
I took 4.
5 to Tony's way. so
5
9.
lifelink, right?
Yeah.
From Tony, or did you have lifelink on both of us?
5 for both of them.
Oh, both of them.
So,
Okay.
Yes.
9 or how much?
It'd be
10?
9 total.
Yep. So you're back up to 40.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Because this one gives me attacking creatures, vampires I control have death touch and lifelink. So both of them attacked.
I guess I will grab this Smothering Tithe.
How did I know?
Well, it was going to be the henge.
I
It
guess.
was going to be great henge, but
I took my Smothering Tithe out of here just because I want to try other stuff.
And what does Smothering
I
Tithe
never
read
get to
again?
play mine. So Smothering Tithe is a pretty fair, good magic card. It's a 4-drop enchantment, relatively expensive. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2 generic. If that player doesn't, I get to create a treasure token. Call me Scrooge McDuck.
Pay your
rolling in
taxes,
it.
people. Pay your taxes.
Wesley Snipes. All the way, all day, every day.
If you pay yours, I'll pay
Late.
mine.
The only.
we can't say. Oh, wait, actually, they said spoilers. Or you can talk about spoilers now, but
So this
one of
will-
us at this table hasn't seen Deadpool, so we're
Give it
being
time.
nice.
Give me
We're
a
being nice.
This will go on top. I will untap, upkeep, draw. But you guys didn't know what I drew.
I had a feeling.
What'd you draw?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing at all. Let's see. We're gonna do white. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. And I will attempt to cast a Smothering Tithe.
Why do you always say attempt? Because it's your turn. We can't interact.
You guys could have activated abilities. You could have
touche.
all kinds of things that could still interact with my turn. You just can't cast spells.
True, but at the same time,
It's good fair magic for a 3-drop.
I like it.
Does that ride? I'm guessing yes.
I got nothing for it.
I don't know what to do. It's almost if I swing, I'm gonna get slapped in the mouth.
yeah, you have pretty good life.
Yeah, not enough to stop everything at once. I guess I'll P the T.
All right.
Pass
See
the
if I
turn.
can come into something hopeful here. 'Cause I have not for a little while.
Would you like to pay taxes? Rude.
I mean, it's not like you're short on mana.
I mean, I kind of am. I didn't play land that turn.
Like
Woe
I
is
haven't,
me.
I haven't even drawn a land in quite a while. It's kind of irritating. I'm gonna pay 3 and cast a Dryad of the Elysian Grove, and they play an additional land on each of my
That's
turns.
right.
My lands are
Nice,
now
well, he's mad
every
we didn't
basic
get
land
lands.
type.
Hey, I love that for you.
But I got nothing else to piggyback off of that, so I'm gonna pass turn.
So you still have the other card that you play an additional land as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Untap all this
Just curious.
mana.
So I can play 2 additional on my turn, 3 total.
Would you like to pay taxes?
Yes.
Always remember, kids, be annoying with your Smothering Tithe.
Yeah.
Ristic Study, Smothering Tide. You
Mr.
pay the 1,
Gamora,
pay 2.
be
pay the 1.
annoying. It helps get
That's
in their
for
head.
Sentinel.
Mind games. I'm like Charles Xavier.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we will tap for 14.
40 million. Continue.
That would tap for 7 normally, and I do believe it taps for double, so we'll get 14. I will use Dark Depths. I will tap it because I can.
Remember, you guys said I was the problem.
You have a Maya,
And he said kill me.
so that'll be 15.
To be fair, I said kill Tony.
I'll
Remember
play
that.
a
I
Thespian
did hit him.
Sage as land for turn.
Oh.
Tap that.
He's gonna tap it. Copy.
17.
Copy Dark Depths.
17, 18.
Oh, I actually just tapped it for mana. What the hell are you doing?
Or no, that's 19. My math's probably wrong, so we'll say.
You got the mana you need.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Well, I'm gonna try to do a big. You know what I'm gonna try to do. You know what I'm gonna try to do, and that will be 4. So that'll be 23 mana that we have here.
Imagine using dice to represent the
3.
amount of mana you have.
what? I mean, it happens.
Yeah. 25.
Is this game about to be over?
It might be. I will try to doppelgang
There it is.
for XXX blue and a green. So I got 23. So the best way will be 7. So we'll say I have 2 blue floating from my Synchro chamber. So X will be 7. So I will create X, for each of X targets, create X tokens that are copies. So I will have 7 targets to create 7 copies of.
Merit Lage isn't legendary, is it?
It is legendary.
Oh.
It is legendary.
Good. Wonderful.
With my doppelganger targets, I would like to target Cloudpost, Daryl's Crossway Troublemakers, my Timber Protector, my Eternal Witness, my Island, my Curious Altasaur, and my own Mana Reflection. So I will make 7 copies of those 7 targets, if that's okay. So we will go Cloudpost, and this Crossway Troublemaker is a 5/5 vampire. We will have 7 Timber Protectors, 7 Eternal Witnesses, 7 Untapped Islands, 7 more Dinosaurs, and 7 Mana Reflections. So we got a little bit of value here.
They got like haste or anything?
Not at the moment, unfortunately. But I do have 7 Eternal Witness triggers, which is kind of
Basically
cool.
your graveyard. Can I see what's in your graveyard?
You absolutely can, sir. Well, I
You
try to get my
have
life
7 things in
together.
your graveyard.
Mm.
I'm honestly surprised he did not take Necrobloom. Well, then again, they would have killed each other, but in a landfall deck, getting a bunch of
I got some
tokens
extra
and-
dice here if you need them, but
Thanks, I should be okay for now.
just letting you know.
So with my Witness triggers, we will just target
Oh, you get-
all of those. Most importantly, Doppelgang.
You get Doppelgang back.
You're a dirty man.
I love you all.
You're a dirty man.
Exactly why we say kill Tony.
So
I did hit him. I hit him for 10.
Oh, I know.
What have you done to him?
I will tap.
Sadly, I haven't had anything to swing at him.
He sits here and tells me to kill Tony all the time. That's what he does.
This guy, you'll see in the video if you ever watch it.
We're playing a whole different game here.
I love everybody. So I will tap this Cloud Post for a lot. So it'll tap for 8 mana, but then that will be doubled through Mana Reflection, and then that will be doubled through Mana Reflection. We'll do that about 7 times. So we'll have 7
You have 8 mana reflections total.
to the
essentially.
8th power, or 8 to the 8th
You have
power.
the mana you need to do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
So
Are you about to cast Doppelganger?
I think with that, I would cast Doppelgang again with a big X, and then I will start targeting my lands. That way I have more access to my colors, and I will make a bunch of copies of my Timber Protector to make everything really, really big. So I'm not sure if we'll have the things to get through, but I do have a Finale of Devastation in my hand, to where I can cast for a very large amount for X. So I search my library and or graveyard for a creature card with mana cost X or less and put it on the battlefield. If I search my library this way, shuffle it. If X is 10 or more, creatures I control get +X and gain haste until end of turn.
Yep. That's good.
So with my army that I assemble, I will make them pretty large through all of the toys I create and beat face.
Welcome.
Hello.
I think that's it. GG's, man.
And
sorry.
yet again, kill Tony when you can.